Our nation, welcome back to the pregame. It is now time for the segment we call Getting to Know Your Red Black. And today it's defensive lineman Michael Klassen, not from Dade County, Florida.
No, definitely
Inside joke. It's presented by the Clocktower Brew Pub and Robillard Hearing Centers. MK, how you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
Let's first get to the obvious one, the haircut.
The haircut, yeah. People love it.
What is this? Does it have a name?
They actually love it or they hate to love it. I think more like people hate it, but they kind of appreciate that someone's brave enough to rock it in 2019.
Outside the box, guy. Is that your mentality in life? Is that your mentality you're approaching the game of football?
I think I was just born in the wrong era, man. I drive these old cars, you know, I got the old school haircut. I listen to old rock and roll, the 80s rock, the 70s rock, so I think I was just meant to be born in the 60s, maybe.
You're a throwback guy, so say if you weren't playing football and you're a musician, first off, what instrument? And second, what band?
What band
would you join if you had the opportunity? Any band back?
Shoot. Oh, man. Motley Crue, maybe the lead guitar. Actually, I wouldn't mind being a singer if I had some vocals. You know, those guys get all the girls. So maybe vocals for like Motley Crue or something.
I always love when the guitar player's doing a solo, but then he'll look off to the side of the stage like, what's going on over there while he's doing this solo? It's really a cool thing. That's confidence.
He's looking at maybe one or two of the girls that he's going to hang out with after the show.
Why football for you? Were you a multi-sport guy, or was football your thing from the get-go? Were you breaking furniture as a child?
Definitely. You know, played baseball as a kid, and then once I hit junior high and schools offered all the school sports, I pretty much did everything. I was doing like 6-7 school sports a year, everything from cross country, badminton, volleyball, basketball, track and field. Yeah, I was pretty good. I'm still pretty good at badminton. Even wrestling, I threw shot put, javelin. I raced the 4x100, believe it or not, too. I mean, I wasn't always this big. I was a little faster. So yeah, and then football, we actually started our football team when I was in grade 10, and I was just kind of forced into it because I really didn't want to play football.
But you were a great athlete, so you had to.
I was a good athlete and I was a big, so the guy creating the team, one of my best friend's dads actually, he's like, no, you're coming out to play, you know, and I hated it my first year. Didn't like it much my second year. I think my third year grew on it a bit, and then from there had the opportunity to play college and then ultimately the CFL.
But high school football down the hallway, instant street cred.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know about our school. We had a very small school. It was a very academic school too. So, you know, there's 200 kids. So only 100 of those are males, and then you're trying to field a football team. It's slim pickings. We weren't the greatest. Let's just be honest.
So you're a Western kid then, born in Calgary?
Born in Calgary.
Okay.
College in Calgary.
Big Stampeders fan. You're a dino. Is it Dino or a Dino?
See, that's the thing. The old heads like yourself called it Dino.
Dino. Yeah.
But now it's like dinos.
Okay.
With the dinosaurs.
And you go from playing for University of Calgary, but you get drafted by Montreal.
Yeah.
Your kind of town, Montreal?
I mean, I had fun. It's definitely a different vibe than I'm used to, and that but it's cool to be out of your comfort zone for a couple years. And so living downtown Montreal, you know, it's very liberal, totally different than Calgary, let's just say. And it was, it was very interesting, and I had a lot of fun in Montreal.
I loved visiting Calgary, but I hated playing there because you come down the ramp as a visiting team, and you've done it, and you feel great because of the elevation. And you finish warm up and you go back to the room and you feel great. And you go back on the field and you feel great. You're like, I'm going to score 28 touchdowns today. And then after the first quarter, you're done. Yeah. Flutie, the guy who wears jeans and tucks a shirt on, no belt, puts up 50 on you. Yeah. Now you think about where you want to go after the game. Is that an advantage teams that Calgary has when they play there?
I mean, playing that elevation and the fact that they practice and do training camp and do all that, you know, could be looked as an advantage. But in pro sports, I feel like, you know, everyone's got something going for them, and it's a level playing field really, but you know, you can make excuses like a couple thousand feet of elevation, but I don't think it really affects guys as much as you think.
Your role model growing up?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's not even close to being outside the box. If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing?
Shoot, I'd probably be involved with the family biz a bit more.
What is that?
Restaurant business out west, maybe, you know, I had an opportunity to go to art school too. I was a bit of an artist back in high school. So who knows, maybe that would have been a totally different path if I went to, you know, Emily Carr in Vancouver versus, you know, the UFC to play football.
Wow. Pre-game meal.
Pre-game meal, you know, got to have lots of avocado, just real light, like a lot of greens.
Light and fast, baby.
A little bit of protein like chicken, but light and fast.
What do you want them to say about you when the game's done?
What do I want people to say? You know, that I worked my ass off, did my job, made a couple big plays. But mainly did my job with 100% effort.
All right. Thanks, 9-4. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much,
Michael
man.
Klassen, appreciate it. You're on a Red Blacks defense lineman. This is Getting to Know You, presented by the Clocktower Brew
Oh, hell yeah.
and Robillard Hearing Centers.